Now, my people, because of the way Oni slapped Queen Naomi, the way he responded to what she requested from him, the way Oni spoke to her and everything when he went visiting Queen Naomi at her hometown in Akure, and the response she got, she was not happy and everything. They said Queen Naomi in response, asked Elizabeth Jack Rich and her, you know sister, that is Ooni's daughter, Deola and Ade, yes, Deola and Ademimiwa. I think they said they went visiting Queen Naomi because of the way the monarch responded. The way the monarch spoke to Queen Naomi and how she got angry. She was not happy. She was crying and everything. That was why they said the children had to, like, just step in and see how they would just calm Queen Naomi down and made her understand that, look, it's not the fault of their father, who is the monarch and everything. So that was why they said they went and they visited Queen Naomi in Akure, and they spoke to her extensively, telling her that she has to see reasons why the monarch is telling her that he cannot divorce his wives, he cannot ask his wives to leave, because there's no reason for him to tell them. There's no, as in, at least there should be a reason why he is telling these women to leave, if at all he wants them to leave. Not on the ground that is because of Queen Naomi and all that. That the height, the highest he could go was what he did in the past. And Queen Naomi came to the palace. He even gave her the royal manor. She was in the royal manor while the Oloris were there at the Oloris quarter and everything. Just because Olori, what's her name now? Olori Mama Twins, came to the palace. When Oni did not ask her to come, she came on her own to the palace after the naming and everything, because during the naming of her twin, she was actually in the palace because there is a place prepared for her. She cannot be going to the Olori quarter and coming like that. So that was why I mean during the welcome ceremony, when they welcome the twin and their mother, when only officially welcomed them back to the palace after delivering, because we know that in the Yoruba culture, especially in the culture of the Ile-Ife people, when the monarch wife is pregnant, she is said to, have they leave take her from the palace. She only cannot she and Ooni cannot be in the palace. They cannot see each other until after delivery. And even after delivery, it will still be after some weeks or months after naming ceremony, before the child and the mother can be welcomed back to the palace. And that was exactly what happened. Toby observed the whole ceremony, the days, the time, everything, before she was welcomed to the palace. And when she was welcomed to the palace, of course, because of the ceremony that went on and everything, they did not expect her to be coming from the Olori's quarter and everything. So that was why they prepared an apartment for her in the palace of the Ooni of Ife, where she put up and stay for the ceremony. And afterwards, she now went back to her Olori's quarter, where she is now. It was after that ceremony when she now went back to her Olori's quarter. There's this day that the monarch traveled, went to Lagos for an event, just for him to hear that Olori Toby has moved her things back to the palace unannounced. And in fact, it was not even an agreement between her and the monarch. It was just a voluntary act just from her. And they said when monarch got to hear this gist, the monarch was not happy. He was like, what is all this? Why are these women kept on disobeying him? And in fact, that issue caused a whole lot in the palace. And because of that, they said, before we could say Jack Robinson, we saw other Olori started moving back to the palace until they all moved into the palace. And in fact, the matter now became an issue that Oni could no longer, only just let them be, because of course they were actually in the palace, if not for Queen Naomi. In fact, some people because of that thing that happened, some people started talking that, Queen Naomi is not a good person. Queen Naomi is ordering the monarch around. Queen Naomi is playing on the monarch's intelligence. Some people were saying that Queen Naomi is taking advantage of the fact that the monarch love her so much and that he cannot do without her. That is why she's taking advantage of all these things, making the monarch to do things he shouldn't have even done in the first place. In fact, one thing I always tell you guys here on my channel is that, look, whatever you hear me say, please take it with a pinch of salt. They are not for sound information, my people. They are all alleged story here. The reason why I said they are all alleged story is because I get my gist on the street of social media and I come here and also replicate. Same. So, I don't live in Ile-Ife, neither do I have anyone at the palace of the Ooni of Ife. Okay, so my people, you're welcome back again to my channel. Nice meeting you here once again. It is my pleasure to have you here. If you are here and you are here to subscribe to my channel, what are you waiting for? Kindly help me hit the subscribe button, turn on your notification bell, and give this video a thumbs up. Yeah, give it a thumbs up, because that, you see, that thumbs up you give to me, it makes my day. Okay, I love it so much, and you also put my video on recommendation. Okay, so now, with all this back and forth story that we are hearing regarding what they said Queen Naomi is doing right now, so because of that, they said, Queen Naomi got angry and left the palace. Hey, and when Queen Naomi was not officially in Ooni's main, like the normal usual palace. Oh. When she returned to the palace, she was at the royal manor. According to what I heard, allegedly, they said she was in the royal manor. In fact, only delegated six maidens to her. According to what I heard, six sweet maidens were recruited that were assigned to her, especially the one that is taking care of Tadenikawo and her needs, the one that is taking care of her needs, different. They just keep these maidens there to attend to her, in fact, Ooni does not want her to turn without seeing somebody by her side. That was why they gave her six maidens. Who does that now? Who does that? How else does Queen Naomi really want the monarch to actually appreciate her and also show that he actually loves her, if all what we are hearing is true? Okay, so now, because of all these things that the monarch has done and everything that has happened, they said that is the reason why they said Queen Naomi, the monarch was not happy when Queen Naomi later now is telling the monarch that, look, that she cannot stay in that palace except he has these Oloris to leave, that she cannot live with them and everything. In fact, we've heard it from her mouth before in an interview where she said that she cannot be in the midst of crowd, that it is the monarch that love crowd, but she cannot be in the midst of crowd. That was the reason why she left the way she did when she divorced the monarch on Instagram. But that being said, they said, in fact, that one has come and it has gone. Now, at this very present situation now, what people are saying is that, why would Queen Naomi still be stressing the monarch to the extent of telling her that he should ask these women to leave the palace? So with, the way they said the monarch spoke to her and the way she went inside, they said she started crying and everything. That was why they said the children of the monarch has to move to Akure just to go and speak to Queen Naomi. In fact, hearing this one alone, some people have started talking that, who the heck is this Queen Naomi? Who is she? That, the monarch keep... In fact, it's as if she's just the one ruling right now. She's the one in charge of that palace. She's just the one, like, she's just in charge. If not, what do you have to say, my people? If all what we are hearing is true, then it shows that Queen Naomi possess some kind of powers that we don't know. Of course, we know that generally they say woman power, woman power, woman power. This one don't pass woman power. The reason I'm saying this is that other women that are there, they are also women. And also only need to also once in a while play by their rules, just the way we've been hearing in the past, that this one will come and say this one will come and say that one. But right now, from what we are hearing right now regarding Ooni's talk to Queen Naomi and her response and what she's demanding and everything. In fact, I don't know. I don't know who Queen Naomi is anymore. I don't know who she is because this woman seems to have some kind of special thing about her. I know, of course, she's a special person because right from beginning, if you see, even while she was in the palace, the way things have been happening, if not for Queen Naomi, my people, we will not be here talking today. This one that I'm even talking now is because of Queen Naomi. Queen Naomi is the one that, she's the center of this whole talk. So sometimes I tend to think with my head, like, I don't understand who is this woman. There's something about her. I can't just figure it out. So my people, I don't know. Right now they said Ooni's children Elizabeth, Jack Rich, Deola, and Ademimiwa, they've all mobilized themselves and went to Akure to go and have some work, some talk with Olori Naomi. And they said Queen Naomi was telling them that, look, you guys should go and talk to una papa. Oh. Make una go talk to una papa. I no like wetin una papa they do me. Oh. I no like wetin una papa they do me. Una papa they use my eye, they see waka shege. I no like am o. I no like am o. Wetin be this one? How you go tell me say me I dey tell am say make e go pursue dis women comot for house. He dey tell me say he no go fit do dat thing o, dat one too much o, dat one o, say no go fit do am, say me I dey put pressure for him head, I dey pressurize am, I dey do dis one, I dey do dat one. He just dey talk to me for presence of a entourage when he bring, or wetin happen na wetin come dey bring dat one, just because he tell am wetin dey im mind. And that was the reason why they said these ladies actually visited just to calm her down and made her see reason why she should not blame the monarch. So my people, this is what I came across on the streets of social media, and I said I will come and also relate with you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for standing by. I love you all. I appreciate you. God bless you. Till I come your way again. Bye for now.